Happy December 2024. This is incredible. Today is December the 1st. Dephemberember is almost here. It's going to start tomorrow. And I just realized that I don't have a journal. I love the way this is coming out. And you know what? When it is handmade, it has more value, and also I feel like we put more passion into the work. I can't wait to see how this works. And I don't want to have the ephemeras all the way around in a box. I really want to have them in a journal. So in the last or the previous episode, I decorate this signature using crochet, and you can see step by step in that episode. Go ahead and watch it. I'm gonna link it down below. And also I was thinking that I can use this signature and also a second one to make this journal that is going to be especially for Dephemberember 2024. I had this cover only as a protection for one of my journals, but today I decided to attach it to these two signatures so I can have everything ready for Dephemberember. And I'm going to show you also in this video some of the things I have for this Dephemberember. I just go around and read the prompts, and then I start looking in my stash for things. This says here, altar playing card and antique keys. So for playing card, I remembered I have this joker here, and I modified this a while ago, adding this watches or clocks around here, and also that faucet there. I really like it. So what I did in this case was to pick up that card, and then I looked for this key I had. So I don't know what these artists are gonna come out with, but then I'm ready for day first, that is tomorrow's December the 2nd. Then I have layer tags, retro film strips. So I remember having this film strips or photo strips from a magazine, and so I'm gonna use this for day 2. So as you can see, I'm getting ready with some of the things I think they're related with the prompt. So that is for that day. So I just look on Google and print some of these films here, retro films. Then they say apothecary label and quirky cat. So I remember having this in another magazine. Also, I have, like, for example, I can make it probably with you over here. So I don't have a special label for apothecary, but I was looking for some stickers I have about herbs. This is another one, and then I can make the apothecary label. So I'm getting ready for that. Also, I have this that I probably can use. Then another thing that I saw over here was altar pocket texture fragments, bookmarks. I looked over here at all photos. So for all photos, I also pick this one's from a magazine. Then I have this photo that is really cute. I really love it, and that's from an old magazine. And so I have it also for this case. I have the cat, and in another of the prompts they were saying steampunk butterfly. So I have this just in case. I have the tiny bird in a nest, and then I print some of the steampunk butterflies like this one. I just went on one of the sites that have free images with no copyright, and then I print this one like Pixabay. And also it's something about mechanical garden. The best I could do was finding this dragon made out of flowers and plants, and they moved the wings. So I don't know what is this gonna be for. I don't even know if this is gonna be okay, but I'm getting ready somehow with things I have around and that I think that are related with the prompts they are giving us. So another important thing is that I also collect some of the labels, tags, and materials that I have around. For example, this envelope I coffee dyed. These paper envelopes, I love the color. This cute envelope. So I'm just bringing some of the things I guess I'm gonna be using for this amazing Dephemberember 2024. So this is what I have so far. This can be also for the apothecary label, this for fabric. And then I have some other cardstock, beautiful things. So I'm really not clear about the style, but I'm getting ready with all these materials for tomorrow. I cannot wait. Also, I have this box over here that comes with a lot of little details. I have butterflies, then I have letters. Look at the art. I have some flowers, and this is where the labels came out from. And so I have a bunch of things here that I can probably be using, buttons in this Dephemberember 2024. But right now I just need to finish attaching this two signatures to this amazing cover. At that moment when I first did this, that was probably 2 years ago, I was happy with the results with all this pink in and out. This actually was from this brand here, but today I'm gonna just glue this on top of the cover inside. And also I have the same amount, so I can go ahead and do the outside the same color. I'm not sure about the outside. Actually, I have this. I decorated. I'm gonna link the video down below. I have another key here just in case I need it. I'm gonna just come back and bring it. And I did this B for beautiful, best, bold. I love it. So I'm gonna just leave it here for the moment. I can go ahead and glue the fabric in this moment. So I'm gonna use water glue. And this is a simple process. You can watch this in every channel. You're probably gonna see the artists making these covers using fabric and using glue, and using, sometimes they use paper bags. I didn't want to do it with paper bag because I remember having this cover that, by the way, was not attached to the signatures, and it was available. Let's say that it was available for me, and then I'm going to be using it for this Dephemberember 2024. This is going to be my second year, and so I am very happy to be participating and to be inspired and inspiring other people. So that for me is really amazing. And as you can see here, while I'm talking, I'm just placing all the fabric close to the cover. So now I'm gonna cut on the bottom part a little bit less than a centimeter. So as you can see here, I have extra. And by the way, I bought this at the Dollar Tree. They come in a little roll like that, and it's just $1.25. This might look a little bit dark, but as I said before, I don't know what is the theme they're gonna have for Dephemberember. So I just need to wait and see what happens. And you know what? I'm going to need this for the second part, like gluing the signatures to the cover. I'm gonna do it in a totally different way. So as you can see, again, we can always change our mind, and that's the beautiful thing about journals and junk journals especially, right? Because you can change. I remember reading one time that art has no judgment. I mean, even if you are in a contest, how can a judge say that your art is wrong or right? I'm gonna take this out. I can probably use this for a different project, and this is what I have. Don't be surprised if you see this again around here, because I really like it. This is still fresh, so I can go ahead and take all that out, and I can add a little bit more of glue, Remember, the most important thing is not to be afraid. There is always a solution for everything. So let's do it this way. And just gonna add this fabric on the other side, right? And you know what? I am thinking that this piece can be used to glue the signature. So I'm gonna cut this. Alright, and then the bottom part. Well, as I told you at the beginning of this video, I was in a hurry because I was so excited. I print the prompt list, and I was looking for my materials and everything. Like I started to be ready for Dephemberember, and suddenly I realized that I didn't have the cover. I mean, I didn't even have the journal. So I said, no, this is not possible. So usually we cut double the length of the book. I go down starting close to the center, and then I go all the way down to the last hole. And then I start going up. Always check back and front just in case there's something on your way. Then you come here on the other here, go down. Then you can come out. I just have one tiny hole here, and this is all. I'm just gonna tie it here. I'm gonna double check everything is okay, and we can do a knot. This was really simple. I'm not gonna go like too hard on sewing and sewing because I think I'm gonna be doing something in the very center, and this is what we have. This was really simple. And now, in order to avoid the sewing in here for the signature that I covered, remember I cut this piece. I'm gonna glue this to the cover. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm gonna cover the spine, leaving a little bit of loose fabric in order for me. I can do both. I can sew it in here, or I can just glue it using the glue, and I think it's going to work. So I'm gonna leave here, you see, I'm gonna leave like 1 centimeter, and then coming back here, and that is gonna be like a flap for me to sew on the cover. So that's gonna be that. I don't want it too much. And then here, same. That's the first one. And let's go to the second one. For this one, I'm going to choose, let me see if I have, I think blue is super nice for this one. So I'm gonna pick up blue, twice the length of the signature, or the height of the signature, and let's start with this one. when I get home tomorrow, I'm sure I'm going to have the first chapter or the first episode for Dephemberember 2024. I'm so excited. I can't wait. That's why even if it is a Sunday today, I was just thinking about doing this because I'm gonna need it for tomorrow. Yes, be careful with this big needles. Okay, superated. Nothing is gonna stop me. All right, so this is what I have. I think as I have thread, I'm gonna go in here just to make sure, because this is not like the previous one. I feel like this needs more security in here, so I can just go ahead and do it like that. I'm not gonna get worried about this page getting ripped a little bit because that comes from my map, a road map that is very thin. So I took this from a recent trip to Georgia, and so I wanted to have it here just to remember those days. We take sometimes travel inside the States, and so it was really nice. We visit Coca-Cola Museum and the aquarium, and that was really cool. We all loved it. I went with my family, so I feel blessed because we visited Atlanta, Georgia, and it was an amazing trip. All right, so now let's just see what we have. This is what I have, and that's the second one. So I need to do the same treatment for this. Gluing, I didn't show you how it looks like. It is more than perfect. And now I'm going to add the glue around here. I hope this works. And now we do some gluing here, leaving the empty fabric for gluing that on the journal. So this is what I'm doing, only that. And so we have all that to fold and glue. Let's check the previous one to see how does it look so far. Let's see, this is already glue. Yeah, it seems like it's going to work pretty well. So now, how are we going to glue this? Let me find this where the fold for the spine is. Let me see, I can glue it here. And then I have that for movement. So this is what I have. I glue the two pieces of fabric, leaving one portion loose. You see, this is not attached. It's 1 centimeter. And I'm going to put them together. I'm gonna pile them, making sure that I have the same distance. My two signatures are aligned. I can just get rid of that already. And also I can get rid of this. I'm sorry, I still have them here. And this is what we have. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go here in the very center of the spine of my cover and sew this into my cover. Okay, let me see what color I'm going to choose. I have many colors. What about if I do it with yarn? That would be something really different. Let's try with yarn. What is the problem? No problem at all. So I'm gonna do with yarn and let's see what happens. I never did this before with yarn. I'll be always using embroidery thread, but it is okay. All right, so this is going to be like sewing on a dress or something, I have these two pieces together and I want to do it at the same time through the cover. The thing is that I need to wait till this is dry, but I don't have too much time and I want to finish the video with you guys and finish the project with you too. So let's do a double knot in here. So I'm gonna make sure that this is not gonna go through the cover. Okay, and I'm coming back. I am coming back. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna grab this with a clamp. This is not going to move, and I have my fabric, so this is okay. Let's do this here. This is the way my cover is looking so far. That is the way the cover is looking so far. Nothing is impossible. Try to keep the same distance from between stitches so it has a nice look. So this is a different way to do it. I love to do it. I love the way this is coming out. And you know what? When it is handmade, it has more value, and also I feel like we put more passion into the work. So, and as you can see, I am just trespassing. I am fighting with all this inconvenience, but the result is cute, it's nice. I'm in love with the results. And I can't wait to see how this works. And it works really perfect. You can see this is all sewn down. And then we just come and do little details and the little knot inside here. We can always add glue and secure the knot there. With the yarn inside the spine. So this is all we have. Now my cover is ready. This is the pole I have. Probably I can use it through the Dephemberember. This is the prompt list, so I'm ready for tomorrow. And I'm gonna give you a flip through. I have this hand sewn here and then the two signatures. I'll come out with more details in another video, in another episode. And this is the way, the new method to attach your signatures to a cover. It's just hand sewn. It has a lot of space and it's very, very nice. So the details are coming up in a new video. And this is my prompt for tomorrow, and I am totally ready for Dephemberember 2024. So I see you soon, and remember to subscribe to my channel here in this corner, or just click the picture here, and you can always leave me a message. So I would love to read your message and of course giving you an answer. So I see you very soon tomorrow for Dephemberember 2024, and this is going to be the playing card for my first ephemera. Bye friends, bye bye, see you soon.